Texas formally requested a waiver to prevent people using food stamps from buying sweetened drinks and candy. It's part of a bigger push to regulate what people on government assistance can buy. Fox 4 Stephen Dial in the newsroom with more. Stephen.
Yeah, this came out from Governor Abbott on Thursday, but there's a bill in the Texas legislature to ban food stamp recipients from buying certain things like soda and chips. Governor Abbott is surpassing the legislature and trying to go directly to the USDA to ban certain items.
I'm banking that the people who are trying to pass that bill, they don't get it. They've never sat in the seat like I have, crying, saying I can't even get a meal for my kids.
Views, conversations, and opinions expressed on this channel could be subjective or objective and are also for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Here on The Mix, we encourage and implore you to conduct your own research.
Hey everyone, welcome to The Mix. Like this video, share this video. It is free to do that. Go ahead and sub up, hit the notification bell as well. If you are new to my channel, like, share, sub. It's free to do that. Everyone hit your notification bell. That way you will be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel. Donation information is in the description section. It goes towards content enhancement creation for those who want to donate. Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal. Okay, as you can see what this video is going to be about. Yes, this is a PSA Senate Bill 379. Texas, you guys, in case you all are not aware, and based on that clip, it looks like Texas has officially regulated SNAP benefits from a junk food perspective. Yes, you heard it here on The Mix. Breaking news, exclusive. I think they reached a vote end of June, I believe, or beginning of July. Texas legislation has banned, you guys, junk food under SNAP benefits. What do you all think about that? What do you all think about that? Let's get the discussion going in the chat, you guys. I would love to know your thoughts, your take on this. I'll dive into my opinion and commentary on this in a bit. But here is what you all need to know. I'm going to go ahead and share some excerpts from this article and go to the actual bill website. Yes, any type of legislation is being tracked via this website for Texas. This particular, it's called Bill something. You'll see. But okay, so let me share the remainder of the clip, and then I'm going to share some excerpts from this article and the Bill page website. So here we go.
Founder of Minnie's Food Pantry, Cheryl Jackson, did not mince words in reaction to Governor Abbott's letter to the USDA. Thursday, Abbott requested a waiver restricting food stamp recipients from being able to purchase certain items. More than 3 million Texans use SNAP benefits at a cost of about $7 billion per year. Jackson said the focus should be on giving low-income people access to healthy foods.
If they pass that law, you have to, first of all, give these people an opportunity to get to the healthy meals that they're saying, right? There's so many food desert areas in the state of Texas.
In a letter to the USDA, Governor Abbott said, quote, SNAP was created to increase access to nutritious food. This letter serves as a formal request from the state of Texas to prohibit SNAP benefits from being used to purchase sweetened drinks and candy.
What's your reaction to that?
Does he not have anything else he could be working on besides sweet drinks and candy for kids?
Soda is not essential to health and well-being.
Aside from Governor Abbott's request, there is a bill in the legislature that passed the Senate to limit what SNAP recipients can buy. But there's less than 3 weeks to go for the House to pass that.
Okay, you guys, according to TexasTribune.org, sodas, candy to be banned from Texas food stamp purchases. And this was posted June 4th, 2025. The article further cites, for years, Texas lawmakers have tried to stop food stamp recipients from purchasing snack food. With support from the federal government, Texas' first step to root out unhealthy food from the Supplement Nutrition and Assistance Program, or SNAP, will become reality after Senate Bill 379 from State Senator Mayes Middleton made it through the last week of the legislation session. It comes just 4 months after fellow Texan and United States Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins signaled to states that the agency would greenlight measures that prohibit SNAP benefits from using their subsidies to buy certain foods. The measure is likely to be signed quickly by Governor Greg Abbott. Again, this is Texas, you guys, who has already nullified Rollins' office. He wants a waiver from federal rules to keep junk food from SNAP purchases. Okay, and this is going into the other states that may follow and who's in support of this. Okay, article further cites, Indiana, Iowa, and Nebraska have filed similar legislation and have been granted waivers. But opponents of such measures say keeping unhealthy food from only SNAP recipients and not all Americans ultimately penalizes poverty. The article further cites, on its face, it sounds fine, right? Let's restrict soda. Sodas are bad for everyone. says Amber O'Connor, food policy analyst for Every Texan, a left-leaning nonprofit research group. So this is a leftist, I guess, analyst group member. She basically is like, it makes no sense in summary. Okay, exactly. Sodas are bad for everyone. So if we want to make Texas healthy again, let's talk about those ingredients. Okay, Middleton's original bill covered a wide range of snacks, including sweets and drinks, cookies, chips, and candy. But lawmakers from both chambers negotiated it down to only sodas and candy. A banned sweetened drink is defined as a non-alcoholic beverage made with water that contains 5 grams or more of added sugar or any amount of artificial sweeteners, but excludes fruit juices and milk beverages. That's interesting. So it's just simply sodas and candy. Further cites the USDA's the article further cites the USDA's stated purpose for the SNAP program is nutritious food essential to health and well-being. Middleton said when he presented the bill before the Senate Health and Human Service Committee in March, the bottom line is that taxpayer junk food is into taxpayer-funded health care. So I'm gonna pause right here on this article. So and you can come over here and read it at your leisure. Basically, they're thinking, lawmakers, those who agree on this, is they're thinking from I guess longevity perspective with taxpayers funded SNAP food program benefits, that if people continue to pump their bodies with junk food, sodas, etc., whatever sugary type of items, then what's gonna happen? It's going to increase the healthcare costs when it comes to sicknesses, illnesses, etc. And with that being said, usually people who receive SNAP benefits, to my understanding, receive government medical assistance. So, I guess. Okay, you guys, this is BillTrack50.com, where you can track legislation. Yes, and this is Texas, and relating to Texas SB 379, relating to prohibiting the purchase of sweetened drinks and candy under the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. So it's just, and to piggyback on that article, it's just sweetened drinks and candy, and how they measure that, I think a certain grams or whatever type of sweeteners and sugar that's in said candy or said drink. So it's showing here, y'all, introduced in November 2024. Let me blow this up. You see, committee May 1st, 2025. Crossover March 31st, 2025, and it passed June 20th, 2025. Boom. Signed and adopted June 20th, 2025. So, yeah, the governor, I think, signed it already. That's what this looks like. Okay, introduced session, 89th legislator, regular session, bill acts, an act relating to, let's do the summary, It said this bill proposes to modify the Texas Human Resource Code by prohibiting recipients of Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which is called SNAP benefits, from purchasing sweetened drinks and candy. Specifically, the bill defines a sweetened drink as a non-alcoholic beverage containing 5 or more grams of added sugar or any artificial sweeteners, with exception for beverages that include milk substitutes, or more than 50% vegetable or fruit juice. The restrictions do not apply to drinks made with milk products, soy or rice milk alternatives, or beverages with significant fruit or vegetable juice content. The bill includes a provision allowing state agencies to delay implementation. Federal waivers or authorizations are required and is set to take effect on September 1st, 2025. The legislation aims to promote healthier food choices among SNAP recipients by limiting the purchase of sugary beverages and candy using government nutritional assistance benefits. So there you have it. These are all the sponsors of the bills, your lawmakers, state of Texas. Any Democrats fund this bill? Not fund, but you know what I mean. Support this bill. Dang, all these R's, Republican. I see one Democrat, Eddie Morales, Democrat. Okay, he supported it. So these are the sponsors, the supporters of the bill. Okay, and last action, effective September 1st, 2025. Goes into effect, y'all. But yeah, you can come here, BillTrack50.com, type in whatever bill number, law number, and track it. Yep, this is the BillTrack50.com. Okay, you guys, so what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chats. As you can see, the Texas junk food ban goes into effect September 1st, 2025. It was signed, sealed, and delivered by the governor of Texas. And as you heard from that article, they were looking at restricting like several items, but they negotiated only 2. So it's the candy and it's soda. My thoughts and reaction to this: I actually do not agree with this bill. You guys, if you do not already know, I'm big on deregulation, less government. That's what that is. When it comes to, certain topics, whether it be local or on a federal level, from social matters, health, legal, etc., property taxes, all that. No. I'm a less government type of person, type of gal. I equate this junk food ban, which other states looks like they may be following suit, more Republican-led states, if you kind of see the point of this, especially with the states that they mentioned. I think those states are ran by predominantly Republican lawmakers. But at any rate, just like the CV, you guys, just to piggyback on that, the CV, the pandemic, the jab, I was totally against that. And it was a mandate from a government perspective. I'm like, how can a government agency, a government body tell someone what tells or force someone to do ABC with their body? No, you don't have agency over my body. I'm totally against that. Hey, to each his own, but you do you, I do me. Big on my body, my choice. When it comes to food stamps, when it comes to purchases with food stamps, I get what the lady was saying in the news clip. There are not a lot of, I guess, major grocery stores or more options for healthier choices. It's understandable, less junk food options, but at the same time, let's pour into an alternative to also open it up where there's more healthier options. There's more grocery stores from different types of areas or underserved areas with more healthier options. Taking away just strictly the junk food is counterproductive, because what people are going to do, starve. I would say this much, hey, junk food ain't gonna keep you alive. So maybe fasting, maybe do some little fasting. It may work, But on a serious note, like I said, my body, my choice, and I'm big on that. I'm huge on my body, my choice. When it comes to medical care options, I did a video on that Georgia lady who was DEAD but pregnant, I think in her second trimester, and they kept her functions, her organs alive, so she can deliver her baby. I didn't like that. I'll drop the link in the description section because of the AB law in Georgia and on a federal level. It's called a heartbeat law. So I wasn't rocking with that. Again, my body, my choice. Do I agree with ABs? No, I don't. But my body, my choice. Whatever you're doing with your body, that's something that you're going to have to face in the afterlife with God, if that's what you believe in, So that's how I feel about that. I just do not believe government bodies should have like an agency over your body, the right to regulate your body. I'm not in agreement with that, telling people what to do. But yeah, implementing this ban on junk food, as I said earlier, is just specific to candy and soda. I think it's incredibly ridiculous. And if a person wants to junk food their way into the next life, hint, hint, DATH, then that is their choice. That is their prerogative. I'm not rocking with the regulations, you guys. I totally am not. Like I said, my body, my choice, but it's official. Texas junk food ban goes into effect September 1st. Let me know your thoughts down in the chat. Do you agree with what they're doing in Texas? Do you think your state should follow if your state have not already? And just what are your thoughts about this? Like I said, if people want to junk food their way into another life, the afterlife, then that's on them. I'm just saying, that's on them. And I say that respectfully, because we all have choices and options over your body and what you do with your life. We have free will to turn left or right. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the chat. Like this video, share this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.